Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. We have a great battle for us here tonight. Two teams with championship aspirations, but trying to define the odds and take a big step closer to that national championship. As we see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Syracuse Orange, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. 3-Day Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Ball handed to the running back.
Boy, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle with the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
Now it's second down here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
The Gators bring their punt team onto the field. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Coverage team brings down the returner. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quick throw caught on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
The completion sets up a 2nd down play. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick pressure. They've got him down for a sack.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Taking a shot here. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Gators will have first and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's found some room at the 45. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Well, a nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down at 10. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a second and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Got space, looking to score. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Yes, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
The short completion of the tight end. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
The gain makes it second and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They've got him down out near the 40. Syracuse lines up quickly. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Can he get there on the ground? The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion. Keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Syracuse. It was a foot race, and he won it. They're set now to try the PAT. And it's up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Gators offense retakes the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. They're trying to run it with the option. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The game makes it second and medium. And the back now goes in motion. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Close to the tight end. Finds a receiver wide open. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Because I don't know if that's a busting coverage or just a mistake by this defense, but the tight end is all alone. Nobody around him, an easy throw for the quarterback, and obviously a huge gain for the offense.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Florida. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and we reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, and holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Extending the play now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Press coverage now from the secondary. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Bringing pressure. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, if you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do. And Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. And we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And the senior calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Syracuse is now operating in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. The defense with a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On third down, he drops to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Look out, he's got some space. Past midfield. Across the 40. Inside the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Gators. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Wow, this is a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception. Chris, sometimes you see a guy hesitant. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime. They cut into this lead. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab made by the tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Oh, it's a fake direct snap trying to run for it. Cannot even make it back to the line. The return team does a great job snuffing it out and stopping it. Defense was all over that. The gamble doesn't pay off. Now the offense will take over in good position. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This offense has been clicking so far, but they get aggressive, go for more before halftime. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Back in motion now. Got the first down, now looking for more. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll run the option. Oh, the ball comes loose. The defense recovers the fumble. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? At the 10. Touchdown, Orangeman. The defense adds 6 points.
The big fella takes it all the way back for a touchdown. When his linebacker's been hitting people all day, he finally gets to show what he can do when he gets his hands on the football. I remember this guy played running back in high school. He hasn't had his hands on a football in a long time, but clearly remembers what to do with it after he picks up that fumble.
14.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. They'll try the option play here. And some room to work now. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Gators will kick this away to start the second half. Returner decides to fair catch this. So the Syracuse offense is back out onto the field. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. But a huge collision below delivered there by the linebacker. Syracuse lines up quickly. Third down, it's a handoff. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Powers through. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw, catch made. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. They're going to run the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's going to take off here. Fighting off the defender. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Running with purpose. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. The penalty backs him up first and very long. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Touchdown, Syracuse. Still no answer for this offensive machine. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Quarterback's got it on the option. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Now, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll run it here. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Florida. And they go in front here in the second half.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Syracuse offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? First down, looking to throw the football. And it's caught. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, I kind of feel like a coach right now because I'm always wondering why the angle route continues to be so effective when as an inside linebacker, all you're ever taught, all you hear about is don't let them cross your face. If they want to go to the outside, it's okay. But inside, no. Can't have that happen, and it costs them.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Launching it. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And they heave it deep downfield, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Looking to throw it again. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The completion picks up about 8 yards and sets up a 4th down play now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he finds his target. He has the first. And they pick up the 1st down. Tackled at the 25.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Good throw, complete to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Play action fake, looking to throw. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Past the 50. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And they hand it off to the back. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Can he make it to the marker? Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a 1st down.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances. And this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for it.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the grab. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this 3rd down to keep them short of the 1st down. Now it's 4th down, and an interesting decision for this offense with the lead. Do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
They're going for it, but the offense needs 13 yards on this 4th down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for a deep completion. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. It's an option look. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. He gets to the 30 before stepping out. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. On the move, looking deep. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you've got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
So down by multiple possessions here, the offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to chuck it again. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
Here's the option play. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
2nd down, they're going to throw it. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. The back's got it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
He's got a man down the middle. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Can he take it all the way? And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 2nd down after that previous play. We'll try to run it with the option. And that run produces a decent gain.
I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. only gets a couple of yards there, it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they run the football here. I thought he might have enough room to be able to extend to get across that 1st down mark, but he's going to be a couple yards short. Good job by the defense at having awareness of space there and knew exactly what they needed to do to bring him down.
Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a 1st down. And there it is, the 4th down conversion that should just about secure the W, Kirk.
You got to love a head coach that really believes in his guys. Coaching with the lead late. I love that he's coaching to win, not coaching not to lose. Goes with an aggressive approach. It pays off because that offensive line opens that hole up and the back gets just enough to secure a victory with that 1st down.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.